Hello guys, this is June, the K-pop nerd, and I'm here to review another music video. This time is IVE's Off the Record, a brand new song. IVE has been doing really well, so they're very busy on the schedule. They're releasing new songs. So let's see what this is about.
시간이 됐어 It's 2am 목소리 낮추고 더 속삭여줄래 이 밤이 좀 더 깊어지면 뭔가 더 솔직해도 될 것 같은 기분이 들어 있잖아 가끔 난 무척 발칙한 상상을 해 남들은 절대 모를걸 이 준비 공개 모드야 Off the record night This late night conversation 멈추지 않아 No more time No more kill my vibe This late night conversation 잠들지 않아 Yeah 비밀스럽게 잠겨진 문 그 맘을 우리에게 살짝 열어줘 Don't not forbidden island 찾아 forbidden fruit 가끔은 왠지 금지된 게 궁금하거든 Yeah 순진한 가면을 벗고 핵심을 드러내봐 그런 게 없을 리 없어 이 준비 공개 모드야 Off the record night This late night conversation 멈추지 않아 No more time No more kill my vibe This late night conversation 잠들지 않아 Pick it from the ground Yeah 더 가까이 모여 앉아 저 모든 걸 털어놔 Off the record night This late night conversation 멈추지 않아 We're talking about the late night the conversation Late night conversation 뭐 사랑하니까 줄만 미쳐 진짜 그래서 더 먼저 I got restaurant cafe 영화 그런 사랑 말고 조금 더 특별한 꿈이라고 아찔하고 원해 나서 This is my time It's my time trailer 또 엄청난 반전도 있어야지 로맨틱한 psycho 날 탐하면 모든 걸 견뎌야지 Love me also leave me 날마다 killing healing 또 외쳐나 stay in this night Off the record night This late night conversation 멈추지 않아 No more time No more kill my vibe This late night conversation 잠들지 않아 What is it 너를 좋아하지 Yeah 더 반짝거리는 your eyes 난 하루를 봐 Off the record night This late night conversation 잠들지 않아
Wow, okay. This is really nice, actually. It's a very intimate song, right? So they're clearly talking about some kind of relationship, not friendship, like some kind of romantic relationship. Let's go through the song first, though, and hear a bit the sounds and the melody.
시간이 됐어 It's 2am 목소리 낮추고
A really nice bass, a really nice funk kind of bass line down there.
나 가끔 난 무척 발칙한 상상을 해 남들은 절대 모를걸 이 준비 공개
You can hear the guitar down there playing a few riff notes, and you can also hear some kind of vibe from some kind of piano or organ.
모드야 Off the record night This late night conversation 멈추지 않아 No more time
There's not too much energy in the chorus, and that's fine because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep the mood light, like this is a nighttime song, so they don't want to bring too much energy.
No more kill my vibe This late night conversation 잠들지 않아
And the melody has some really nice vibe, like ta 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 ta. It's kind of, you know, like something relaxing, like it's nighttime and, you know, kind of a party mood, but not this kind of very a crazy party, right? It's just chilling.
Yeah, 비밀스럽게 잠겨진 문.
So of course here the song repeats and we have the chorus. Let's hear the bridge a bit.
Trailer, 또 엄청난 반전도 있어야지. 로맨틱한 psycho. 날 탐하면
So here it's just the piano.
모든 걸 견뎌야지. Love me, leave me, 날만 더 killing him.
Yeah, this kind of melody, you've heard it before. I don't think it's not kind of a stolen melody. It's more like a tribute, right?
멈추지 않아. No more time, no more kill my vibe.
And at this point you got most of the energy of the song. And all the ad-libs in the background. Yeah, it's a really nice song like this. It's very easy to listen. And I do get this a lot when I do my remixes. People ask why the companies don't, team up with you and make original songs like that, like the remixes. The point is, this K-pop is made mainly for the cafes and, like these little places you go around and the music is playing in the background. They really don't want something that energetic for that purpose. And this is a really nice song to hear in the background, right? You can have your coffee somewhere, in Seoul, and you're just sitting there and this song plays in the background, like these sweet voices that IVE have. So I think this is a really nice song, really nice. So let's watch through the video a bit and try to see what's going on.
시간이 됐어. It's 2 a.m.
Okay, so they established the time. It's late in the night, 2 a.m.
목소리 낮추고 더 속삭여줄래. 이 밤이 좀 더 깊어지면 뭔가 더 솔직해도 될 것.
Now they establish the environment. This is an intimate setting. They point out like lower your voice to whisper, right? So the day is gone and now, I'm relaxing, I'm chilling and I want something intimate like to my ear. Because when you whisper, you have to come a bit closer, right? Otherwise, you cannot hear each other. So this is just an invitation to come closer. And of course, they say, I feel like we can be more honest because we're closer, we're more intimate. There is no other distractions around. Most importantly, nobody's gonna, bother us. So we can kind of be more honest. And this is the kind of mood people actually automatically somehow they get in the night, like after, I don't know, 9, 10 p.m. They start getting a bit more honest in general. And she says, like, I have ridiculous thoughts, right? Because, yes, people are like that, actually. They change a bit during the nighttime. They start getting more free, actually. So some thoughts you would normally not even be able to tell or express during the daytime. Now it's nighttime, so, you can be more open. And here it has this really nice vibe. Like this is a pretty common theme on many songs actually, not necessarily K-pop, in pop in general. It's this like, okay, we're just chilling and we're having a nice time. In this case, it's during the night, like we're just relaxing in the night. And it has this loop kind of feeling like this could go on forever, right? Not just because it says so in the lyrics, just the vibe of the song is like that, right? It just continues and continues. It could go forever. There are many pretty similar songs. In my culture, for example, in Greece, we have this kind of songs like, or by the beach, for example, it's kind of, like evening and, they're just the waves and chilling and we're just together and just, this kind of vibe in general. And I find it here too. Very important, no more kill my vibe, right? Because there is no distraction around. There's nobody to bother me. There is no school. There is no, parents. There is no people I don't want to interact with anyways, or things I don't want to do. It's just this moment right now.
This late night conversation 잠들지 않아. Yeah, 비밀스럽게.
And we have to consider here the age that IVR and the age they actually target to. So maybe you're a teenager and staying up at night, like with somebody, especially with somebody else, it's not something common. As common anyways that you would do as an adult, right? So when you're, I don't know, 25, 30, you've already done this probably. You went to college, you know, you stayed out till late with somebody, with your friends, your boyfriend. And but this in this case, you know, let's say you're 15, 16, and this is something very exciting, right? This is not something you do usually or every day. So this is kind of, you know, this kind of song that brings you this excitement. And very important, they say here, behind the locked doors, right? So again, it says nobody can bother us and anything could happen. It's a little hint. This is really sweet. Okay, give a little peek into your heart. Now I can finally start telling what's going on because of the silence, right? Because again, there are no distractions around, so we can be honest and I can finally, you know, see what's going on. Okay, forbidden island, forbidden fruit, right? Like, and they're kissing in the background. This is a really nice scene, which we're gonna talk later when we talk about the music video. Forbidden fruit. Yeah. Okay, this is a really nice invitation. So it says like, hey, take off your innocence. Like this innocence is like something you have to carry through the society, right? Like in your normal life, you cannot be who you really want. You have to pretend to be somebody. And in Korea, yeah, you have to pretend to be a bit innocent. But now she says like, reveal your darkest desires, right? Your darkest desires probably means like, okay, you know, let's maybe you want to kiss me or something like that, or something else. See, there's no way you don't have any. So she wants to get this person more intimately, like it's an invitation, like open up to me. This is Korea, guys. People don't often talk that straight because there's so many social barriers. They don't want to be judged. This is how many people, you know, just grow up because if they open too much, they expose themselves, and there might be a backlash on that, right? Later, all this might come back to them in a bad way. So this song, you know, expresses this desire of like, hey, don't hide things from me. Just speak up, tell me how you feel, like express your feeling. And it's Off the Record Night. That's the title of the song. Off the record means feel safe with me, okay? Like that's what they're trying to say. Just feel safe. Like you can tell me your secrets and I'm not gonna use them against you. I'm not gonna judge you. Again, very important for Korean society, like judging. So maybe you do something or you tell me something and then, you know, a couple of days later I bring it up and I judge you about it. But now she establishes like, you know, this is off the record night. Like everything we say here is not gonna be brought up later in a bad way. Okay, another invitation here. Come closer, come in closer. She established that by saying whisper instead of speak, which you have to go closer. Okay, so this is also very important. This is restaurant, cafes, movies. I want our relationship to be more than that. Again, this is very Korean thing because this is what usually happens in the dates, right? So what do? You're in this big city in Seoul, probably, or some other big cities. Most Korean cities are very big. What can you do on the dates? Of course, there's some, I don't know, some park you can go, you know, walk around. But usually the date happens either at a restaurant, having some lunch or dinner, at some cafe, you know, just hanging around, or go to a movie. That's what you do. Like, what else could you possibly do? Maybe go for shopping, but that's what more friends do. Like girlfriends go together for shopping. So this is pretty, it's pretty restricted what you can actually do. You have to understand also in Korea, people don't really hang out in their family homes. In the West, maybe you got the situation, I don't know, you are in high school, right? And in many societies, it's totally fine. You bring your boyfriend over, your girlfriend over at home, even if your parents are there, and just stay at your room and just, play around. But Koreans don't have this chance. It's not allowed. Like, they just don't do it. So the chances for some intimate conversation are actually really low, because where are you going to do it? Restaurant? You're just eating. You're not going to talk about your deep stuff. In the cafe, again, there's so many people around. It's usually, quite loud. And then in the movie, of course, you're watching the movie. So there is no chance for this intimacy. Like being in a bedroom, right? And just, talking to each other, or, these romantic environments that you might find also in the West. In some places you can go, I don't know, on the mountain, right? Or, just on the rooftop or something like that. In Korea, it's pretty rare, actually. Of course, there's some really nice places, like in Hangang River in Seoul, for example, or some bridges you can go. But again, the options are quite limited. So that's why it says restaurant, cafes, movies. Anyways, I want more than that in the relationship. I want to get closer. I want to get more intimate. And I think in the bridge, what they're trying to say is this cycle of relationships, again, Korea, you actually get a bit judged sometimes if you're not into a relationship. People are like, what's wrong with you? Why you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? So many people, they just have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a relationship, just for the sake of it. Not because really they feel like they want it or they feel like they really like the other person. They just are in a relationship because the society judges them if they're not. So she says here, okay, love me. So, okay, you show me some love and then leave me. Like, she expresses this cycle of, meaningless relationships, and they just want a deeper relationship. This is very understandable, not just for Korea, for everywhere, right? Like, people want to get closer to each other, feel the safety of a relationship. So this is a really sweet song expressing that. I like how relaxed the vibe is. And the music video is actually very pretty. So let's go through the music video and try to find out the symbols, talk about how it was filmed, and of course see what the girls are doing. So here you got this setup. It's in a bedroom. The girls are around and just talking.
It's 2 a.m.
And they have some kind of magic pin here. And she puts it deep into the ground. And she's kind of praying here. There's a lot of candles on the background. Like, this is a nice setting. I like how the light is coming through here and illuminates her face. There is also a bit of light here in the background. Really nice scene. This is really nice again. It has a heart in her eye. Like, this is done through the light. And we just changed the scene. She's actually using a bow here. Like, she's holding a crossbow. Okay, and that's, I guess, it's her lover, and there are many apples here. Now she's actually kind of spying. She has a telelens here. It's kind of funny here how they throw all this stuff just to make a nice set. Wow, that's a lot of toilet paper here. There's just some apples here. Just random stuff just to, I don't know, make a bedroom. But this is actually quite expressive. I think they made it like this to show this girl has been in her room alone for a long time. Like, she's just staying there and she's just waiting for something to happen. And that's why she has all this stuff stored. She doesn't really go out. Go out doesn't really literally mean going out. It means she hasn't been dating, probably. This is a fantastic scene here, like the way they put the camera on various places around this swing. There's even a dog here, that's funny. Like here, it's a really nice use of the camera. So when you're filming, there's many ways to film, of course. So the common way is to hold the camera and something moves in the front, or maybe the camera is moving. But this is what is called camera attachment. So you attach the camera somewhere. Very often they attach it on the head of the person to give a first view perspective. But now they attach it on the swing. So it's really nice. Okay, so this is some kind of restaurant. I don't know if it's really open or closed. And you can see them here whispering. It's again really nice how they use the light on the background. Because they're creating this kind of shapes, very nice and soft light coming in. And now she's alone in some kind of either subway station or some kind of department store.
No more time, no more kill my vibe. This late night conversation.
And there's some kind of earthquake happening in that bedroom. I really like how the camera rotated here. And she crashed on the tree. So it comes with this momentum from the camera rotating. And just crashed on the tree. See, really nice editing here. This takes planning. Obviously, this is pre-planned when the director, was planning the music video. We're gonna film this, that. It's not like, okay, the editor found this kind of sequence and they just did it. These, of course, these butterflies are added in the post, but there's some nice flowers here. Okay, I see. She's putting a ring here. This is not necessarily an engagement ring, of course. In Korea, it's very common to have these couple rings just to, make the relationship kind of official. And yeah, this is a really nice scene. How do they film that, right? So this is probably two kind of different shots here. So they first film this, so they create the shadow, and then they just film here alone, or the other way around anyways. And you can see the arrow here on his back, so see through the arrow. And she's actually going on the wall trying to hear what's happening next door, I guess. I guess that's what's going on, not something else funny. Okay, and the music video starts getting a bit wild here. A lot of things happen. Because this kind of dark swan-shaped car, which is actually a boat, actually a trailer. This is actually really nice. They have this painting. This is outside of this picture. It's the common relationship. You see all this kind of, old kind of industrial buildings. So this might be the everyday life going around, but this is what I'm imagining. This is what I want in my relationship. So yeah, this is the relationship. Normally just going to the cafes, just going to the restaurant and the movies. But what I really want is this inside here, right? And okay, she's still praying here. This is obviously green screen that they added in the background, but it's fun. It's just passing with this kind of track. Really nice anamorphic bokeh here. They use an anamorphic lens to film these specific scenes. Really nice editing sequence here. Like this stuff is not necessarily planned like exactly like that, but they want a wild sequence, so the cameraman is responsible to do that. We have another setting here in the forest as well. Okay, and here they are kissing with this arrow on the back. Again, really nice scene, like how they highlight the couple. really, really nice editing sequence, right? Like how everything, you know, just keeps going and rotating. And of course we have some water here. So this water and actually also this fruits dropping here and everything, these are all emotions. It's what they want that actually happen, right? Like it's the night, this conversation is going on, maybe other things are going on, and they're overflowing with emotions. And that's what is expressed here through all this mess. Because you cannot control this water coming out. Like if you're gonna get wet, you cannot control how these are gonna drop. So it's uncontrollable anymore. It's not these kind of set reactions, of set feelings. What happens tonight is not something we can really control. And I just want to point out again, they're using anamorphic lenses. So anamorphic lenses, they have a different aspect ratio. They create kind of different flares and different bokeh. They're used a lot in many Hollywood movies, not all of them. They give it kind of different compression feeling.
After record night, this late night conversation, 잠들지 않아.
So all in all, yeah, I really like this song. I really like IVE, is one of my favorite groups this generation. And I think many people would agree with me to say is one of the most successful ones. Many people like them. They have this very likable vibe. They're doing many different concepts. They did like Kids, right, which was a bit more aggressive. But they're doing many sweet songs, and it's very, very hard to actually go bad, like people to hate you when you're doing these sweet songs. It doesn't really have any kind of social meaning, so you know, everybody would like it. Like even older conservative people would still like this, you know, because it's a secret feeling of everybody to just get intimately close with somebody, get loved, and they're not saying anything, they're not really implying even in the song anything kind of, you know, more sensual. They just say, let's just talk, let's just chill and talk. Who doesn't want that, right? Anybody would just want to chill and get a bit intimate with somebody. Although, of course, this could be translated to a friendship. They have many points in here that they express specifically. This is about a couple. This is about a relationship. It's not about a friendship. And I think it really comes out from the depths of Korean society that this is a really huge city, Seoul. The other cities are actually quite big as well, and it's just hard to get close because of social barriers, because as I've explained, you know, it just doesn't happen to just end up in the bedroom of the other person, especially when you're a bit younger. Even when you're older, you know, traditionally you just don't invite the other person at home, at least that easily. Then perhaps, you know, some couples go to some motel or something like that, but usually they don't go there to talk. So yeah, there is a gap, right? Like, when are we gonna talk? Or what are we gonna do? Just, you know, go on the dates, on a cafe, in a restaurant, and then end up, you know, maybe you know, in older ages, adult ages, having a drink and maybe go to a motel. That's it. That's the dating. No, I want to get to know you better. That's what this song is trying to express. Obviously, a very girly song, very girly perspective. Girls usually, they want to get a bit more emotionally attached before they get a bit of physical. I'm not saying guys wouldn't think like that and they wouldn't like that. So yeah, this is all in all really well thought, well designed song. Really nice music video. I like the chill vibe. I could hear this on repeat a lot of times. It's also a really nice driving song. You're just driving around on a nice day, like with nice weather. I don't have to mention that the girls look gorgeous. And I really like IVE keeps coming back with new songs. I was just about to review their previous song, which is really nice and really deep. But boom, they come with a new one. Maybe I will get back to that one later. So this is Jun, the K-pop nerd. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.